was alright, I guess. Yo, what's up everybody, Daae here. Today, I'm gonna be reviewing The Phantom of the Opera. From his hideout in a 19th century Paris opera house, the brooding phantom, played by Gerard Butler, first introduced from How to Train Your Dragon for me, to be honest. Although this movie came out first, R.I.P. Stoic. Anywho, he schemes to get closer to vocalist Christine Daae, if pronounced right, played by Emmy Rossum. The Phantom, wearing a mask to hide his congenital disfigurement, strong-arms management into giving the brooding starlet key roles. But Christine instead falls for arts benefactor Raoul, played by Patrick Wilson. Terrified at the notion of her absence, the Phantom enacts a plan to keep Christine by his side while Raoul tries to foil the scheme. Seems a little confusing to me. But give them credit though, it does have some pleasing things to look at. The visual and practical effects are elaborate. It gives you the feeling of an opera-style musical feel to it. And it does have some impressive music, not gonna lie. Even the camera work and cinematography feels interesting. I mean, I'll get to the flaws for the film in a moment, but gosh, the look of this film, I'll admit, is astonishing. Even the direction from well-acclaimed director Joel Schumacher was well handled. It fits the feeling of romance for the most part. Now for the negatives. Oh boy. Like I said, the story and plotline was a bit confusing and a bit of a slow burn if you ask me. I mean, it was acted really well since this movie's based on both the book and the Broadway, which I have not experienced before, honestly. But the way it was executed makes it a bit boring, at least for me. Don't tag me! But for real, the pacing was grinding to an immense halt, to be honest with you guys. The romance elements in this movie, they are dragging on and on and on, which is a facepalm for me. Very frustrating. I mean, to be fair, the romance was well played out. Their motivations were understandable, like how a show don't tell type of romance story should be, but I don't know, it just feels a bit out of place to me. Either that or I'm just not a big fan of romance movies, to be honest with you guys. Now I know some people would say, well, Star Wars Episode 2 Attack of the Clones has that kind of romance in this movie. Well, it does, and I agree with that, but since it's my guilty pleasure Star Wars film of the prequels, along with the whole prequel trilogy as a whole in general, it still feels like a war of good versus evil throughout most of the film, at least for me. This film is nothing similar to Star Wars. In the end, to shorten up this review, Phantom of the Opera, at least for me, was alright, but it was a bit overhyped for me. Some moments were great and memorable for a bit, but most parts were generic, boring, and confusing as a result of that. So that being said, I rate The Phantom of the Opera 3 out of 5 stars. I mean, it's not a bad film by any means, but it's just not really my can of Sprite. That's all. So, Phantom of the Opera. Have you seen it? If you haven't, let me know in the comments what's your favorite musical that's like an opera. But if you have, come back and let me know what you thought about it. Also, if you like this video and you want to see some more, make sure that like button shines in your face. That'll totally help me out a ton. Also, share that video with your family and friends and favorite it. Also, as you saw at the beginning of this video, to show even more support, why not donate to my Patreon account? Links in the description below. Remember, you don't have to if you don't want to. But I'm just saying, I would really appreciate it if you do. That helps out a whole lot for both my channel as well as my review. But until then, I'll see you next time. Peace out.